41 games, and it boils down to the last game, the 42nd game of the season. But will it be today? Well, that's a big question. We're at Waltham Park, Ware in Hertfordshire, for this big match in the Ryman Division 1 North. It's between Ware, who are fighting to stay up, and Waltham Forest. But as you can see from the pitch, all the heavy rain we've had the last few days, particularly the last few hours, means that the pitch is looking like a quagmire in places. And I do worry, we just had another inspection. It's about 2:45 here at Waltham Park, and there is the worry that at the last minute this game may not go ahead. Pitch is looking absolutely awful. I can imagine it's going to get held up in places, as you can see here. If I just zoom in. Yes, it does look really bad. Now, both sets of players, I understand, do want to play this game, and I hope so too, because I've had a bit of a long journey here, so I don't want to have a wasted trip. And I guess neither do a lot of the Waltham Forest players as well. And they're only playing for pride. They've had a very poor, after a blistering start to the season, they've really fallen away quickly. And just if they had that great start, or they'd be probably in Ware's position right now, or worse, they'd probably already be down. But the situation, assuming this game goes ahead, the situation is simple for Ware. They have to win today, and they've got to hope that Ilford, who they can still catch, lose at home to Harlow Town. And also, not only that, but the goal difference swing has to be by about 4 goals, I think. So I believe a 1-0 defeat for Ilford will mean that Ware would have to win by 3 clear goals to stand any chance of at least staying up, staying up at least on merit, because there is a good chance that whoever finishes second from bottom will escape the drop because of shenanigans elsewhere across the country in the National League system. And there's also a chance that if Ware lose today, it's unlikely, if they did lose today, Ware, then Great Wakering Rovers, who are bottom at the moment, if they can beat Romford at home this afternoon at Borough Park, they could move above Ware, lifting themselves at the bottom and give themselves a great chance of staying up after all the bits and pieces have been sorted out. But well, we'll wait and see. Well, first depends whether we can get this game on. They've all gone back in. Now I'm hopeful it will at least start the game. It is raining again here at Waltham Park, and it had eased off a bit. It's starting to rain again. It's just starting to get a little bit heavier, and that must be a concern. And we hope it doesn't get to the stage where it's called off early in the game. But then again, we hope it does. We hope it just starts at all. It's a difficult decision, and not a decision that anybody wants to make, really. It's just been the last day of the season. If it is postponed, the chances are it may be replayed tomorrow, but with the forecast meant to be even worse on Sunday, we may even have to wait until Monday to get this game in. So we could end up with Ilford and Great Wakering playing their games, and then we would then have a clear idea of what would need to happen here, if anything, if Ware were to need to stay up. It may be that they will finish second from bottom no matter what happens today, but well, it's going to be a very tense afternoon. We'll be keeping tabs on what's happening at Great Wakering, and particularly at Ilford, because that could have a significant bearing on what happens. If we, in the event we are called off here, then I will quickly dash to I'll try and dash to Cricklefield for the second half of that game, because if an Ilford get a result there, it won't matter what Ware will do, they will be down. But I'm monitoring things very closely here, and a lot of concern. There seems to be a lot of uncertainty on the pitch as well, but we hope, fingers crossed, that we're going to get a game in here. Let's hope so. It's only one game. Let's just hope that there's some common sense applied here, and that nobody's so stupid to make a really stupid tackle on the pitch. But as I say, the rain's starting to pick up again. It was a torrential downpour driving uphill on the M25, but it has eased off. It's starting to get a little bit heavier again, and there's no sign of any blue sky. It looks like we're just going to have to grim and bear it if we can, or the ref is willing to. It's Ware against Waltham Forest here at Waltham Park, just on the outskirts of Ware, here in Hertfordshire, and we'll have more updates throughout the game. And more updates, of course, on what Ilford are doing at home to Harlow Town, which is, I am assured, is going to take place today.